David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. It's Ariza on the wing. Down low. Lillard against Beverly. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
First one falls for him.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Zubac trying to break loose. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Ariza. George with the defensive effort. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Now here's McCollum. And it's sent back by George. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
McCollum outside. 6 to shoot from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Simply, there are nights where he becomes a scoring machine, outside, inside. It doesn't matter. You have to keep a body on McCollum at all times.
Now, here is George. Up top, Leonard. Zubac in the post. Looking on Nurkic. The shot by George, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
It's good from long range.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
And here's Leonard, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Leonard hits them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. George against McCollum. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Here's Beverly. Outside Leonard. But he gets it back. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the floater. Zubac kicks to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Lillard. Good on the shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beverly. From deep, George. And no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Beverly against Lillard.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown deep.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Lillard with no one around. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Beverly. Wide open look here for Zubac. No good on the triple. Here's McCollum. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 13.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Leonard. And too long on the shot.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's George. He kicks it to Beverly. And again, no good by the Clippers. Portland leading by 15. Ariza outside. Nurkic the pass to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Leonard against Anthony. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Ariza against Beverly. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Beverly with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And that one is good from Zubac. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
he's an all-star
No kidding.
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And the rejection by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That's good from Anthony.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Williams. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's McCollum. Top of the key, Hazonia takes a three. That one doesn't drop. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Pass to Shamet. Harrell with it. Pass to Leonard. Over Trent. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Whiteside, the pass to Trent. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George, that's a two-pointer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. George has got 5 now.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. He doesn't get the second one.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Lillard's checked in for McCollum. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard outside, and Lillard gets double teamed. Anthony, the pass to Trent. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Jackson dishes to Harold. Kicks to Williams. Anthony against Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Portland with the ball. 11-point game. Shots good by Anthony.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And here's Leonard after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And stolen by Whiteside. And now here's Hazonia. He's covered by Shamet. Lillard the pass to Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Outside Jackson buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Portland leading by 15. Lillard outside. Pass to Anthony. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. .40 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one's good. Lillard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Williams. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Leonard against Anthony. Now Leonard. Lets the three fly.
Now Melo using all of his length to stretch that one out there. Good job contesting that shot.
And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us his deep, deep shot.
When I'm training in the summer, before practice, after practice, pregame, these are the shots that I'm taking. And I think when you spend so much time doing it, it becomes a quality shot for you when you put the time in. And if it wasn't a comfortable shot and a shot that I felt like I could knock down comfortably, I wouldn't take it.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for Portland, Anthony is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Hazonia. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here's Leonard from 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. The pass to Whiteside. Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Trent, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Harrell kicks to Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Lillard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here is Hazonia. Lillard outside. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Right now, no shaking Sweet Lou. When he's close to the basket, he's good at looking off the defense.
Here's Trent. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Lillard. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clippers trail by 20. Left side Williams. Passes to Morris. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Lillard. On up the court. Hazonia kicks to Lillard. Misses from close range. Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Lillard against Jackson. Here's Ariza. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's an 18-point lead. Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Williams. Hazonia defending. Williams against Ariza. There's Harrell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Paul George comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 21. Pass to Hazonia. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Beverley. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard misses. Clippers trailed by 19. The shot by George, wide open. Score of the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And the basket by Jackson.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Inside, Lasagna, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his fourth assist in this one. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Nurkic with the steal. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Nurkic against Zubac. Kicks it out to Ariza.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Beverly. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's George.
Hard work from Ariza, just getting his arms and that length in the way.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Lasagna. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Beverly. Back to Jackson. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter. And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switched to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Tipped away. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Leonard, he's checked in for Jackson. And a switch here also for Portland. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Mario Hezonja. Here's Anthony. Portland, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 18. George, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Ariza outside. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Nurkic gets to Ariza. McCollum with the ball. He's got 15. And the pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 24. It's stolen by Morris. Here's George. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Portland leading by 12. McCollum outside. Pass to Ariza. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shoots over Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. George, no good. They double-team McCollum. Nobody near Nurkic. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
George against McCollum. Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 26.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Beverly looking around. George, no good. Portland leading by 12. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Beverly.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Morris, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And Portland with a change here, too. Trent's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 1:29 left in the first half. Here's Trent. He's covered by Leonard. Trent passes to Nurkic. He dishes it to McCollum. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Ariza. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now McCollum, 15 points in the game. To the left wing. Ariza against George. Now here's Ariza, guarded closer. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here's Leonard, gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 12.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McCollum. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Leonard looking over the floor. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, it makes it a tough team to beat, and you know, just hopefully we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 26 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
It's been Dame time offensively, leads by example and vocally. So skilled with the ball. Those handles are tough to slow down.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And here's Beverly. They've got Paul George. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Here's Lillard. Passes it to McCollum from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
4-on-3 break. Lillard from outside, and the rejection by Zubac.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Ariza against Leonard.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Anthony up on top. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony down low. Defended by Beverley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's George. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Lillard gets it to go.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
Beverley against Lillard. Left side Leonard. Out to Morris. Pass to Beverley. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, Beverley doing a good job of reading not just his defender, but the secondary defender in that pick and roll.
McCollum outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Beverley with the ball. He kicks it to George. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morris outside. Shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lillard outside. Now the pass to Ariza. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Mario Hezonja comes in for Trevor Ariza. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
George against McCollum. Paul George with the steal. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Portland leading by 11. Lillard against Zubac. And another turnover here by Portland. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. They get it again. Morris, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. McCollum, no good. Clippers trail by 11. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Harrell down low. Anthony on him. Lock at 6. Jackson finds Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, here's Lillard, and he has 28 points for the game. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Right side, the pass to Hazanya.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
From deep, George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hazonia on the wing. Defended by George. Pass to McCollum. Hazonia with the ball. 5 to shoot. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard, the pass to Jackson. That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got 17 now.
And another for Jackson. A streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Lou Williams has checked in for George. And Portland with a change here, too. Trent's checked in. Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. Portland moving the ball around. The shot by Anthony, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Nobody near Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard has worked so hard on his shooting to become more consistent, specifically the three-point shot.
Anthony dishes to Lillard. Out to Anthony. Jackson against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Portland no good that time either. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break for the tie. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 22. Whiteside kicks to Lillard to end the cold streak. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. McCollum outside. Dishes it to Lillard. He feeds it to Whiteside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 19-7 run. Jackson finds Williams.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, that's going to help out the team.
Now here's Lillard, and he has 28 points for the game. Passes it to Carmelo. Over Jackson. And he can't bank that one in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the middle, here's Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. Throw good, Lou Williams.
Now, what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 25. And McCollum with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Jackson. Pass to Harrell. Williams trying to break free. Second shot opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Harrell in there clashing with some aggressive defense, and he gets physical right back.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Harrell.
Well, there's no doubt that the way that Montrezl Harrell approaches the game, he is the heartbeat of a lot of the minutes that he's on the floor for any club.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Trent. He's got 7. There's the dish to McCollum. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Floats one up. And Whiteside sends it back. And here we go. Ariza heading to the hoop. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And Whiteside sends it back. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And stolen by Harrell. There's 1:38 left in the third. Leonard, no luck. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Feeds to Ariza. He can't get that one to fall. AT that time from Leonard. Shamet kicks to Williams. Lets it fly. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. The Trailblazers shooting 43% for the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Clippers on defense. Trailing by 2. McCollum passes to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And here's McCollum. Whiteside trying to break free. C.J. McCollum. And that's good. McCollum's got 13 points here in the second half alone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Williams against McCollum. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lou Williams. Beverly against McCollum. They double-team McCollum. Here's Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Now here's Williams. Over McCollum. Misses there.
Well, he has to keep improving on this end of the floor. When CJ is helping out on defense, the teammates feed off that.
CJ McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Whiteside. He's out there with Nurkic. Trevor Ariza out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Ariza. The pass to Whiteside. Good work there as it goes. Whiteside's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Portland.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And McCollum with the slam.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
And George kicks to Shamet. target with his three. Trailblazers leading by 7. And a wide open look for McCollum, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Beverly. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Passes to Shamet. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Trent. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrell, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
Ariza against George. Ariza passes to McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. Count it. Good. McCollum's got 37.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Got that one up quick. McCollum's got 39.
Now McCollum will blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Pass to Beverly. And there's the pass to Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Shamet missing.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
George, no good. Portland leading by 12. Jacks up a 3. Ariza with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And George, here we go. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Trent passes to Ariza. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent, and it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Landry Shamet. Harrell kicks to Leonard. Pass to Beverly. Passes it to George. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George. He's not afraid of the contact, and that time welcomed it.
That's good from George.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And George drops them both.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Nurkic. McCollum's got 41.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's McCollum to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Outside, George. Here's Beverly. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Beverly.
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
Now McCollum kicks to Lillard. From deep. Here's Anthony. Lays it up off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Leonard against Nurkic. And here's George for three. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his fourth rebound in this one. Lets a floater go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
McCollum showing some offensive persistence there. Awesome at going right at the defense. And then he finds himself at the free throw line.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 19. Outside, George. Pass to Harrell. Releases. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beyond the arc. Morris with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Ariza. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Ariza. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. Portland again missing.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
To the paint. Here's Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by George.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's the pass to McCollum. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. The three from McCollum drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 45 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And here's Beverly. He dishes it to Leonard. Over Ariza. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 assists in the game. Portland leading by 16. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. There's the triple. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Down low, Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Now here's Anthony. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Morris. Ariza no up.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And that one is good. Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Ariza. Lillard outside. Back to Ariza. Outside Anthony. Here's Nurkic. No good that time. Great D that time from Harrell. Inside, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Lillard against George. From deep three-point range, and Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 31. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Anthony against Morris. On the wing, George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on C.J. McCollum. That's good from George. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Trailblazers leading by 14. McCollum with the ball. They double team McCollum. The 3 from Anthony. Here's Ariza. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ariza's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Portland.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for him.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for C.J. McCollum.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 16. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Here's Patterson. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Magruder passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. And that's going to be a travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Simons. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. From deep. The rebound by Patterson. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Fades. And the shot is long.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carmelo, what did you like best about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We came out here ready to play. We jumped out there quick on the defensive end, and offensively we got it going again. And it was a great team win today, though.
Everybody contributing. Carmelo, thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.